Arlington has won the Super 8 Massachusetts State Championship.
And welcome everybody to the campus of Arlington High School for exciting girls varsity basketball action. Tonight we have the Reading Rockets invading the Kozlowski Gymnasium. They'll be taking on your Arlington Spy Ponders. My name is Rob Anthony, and you are looking live at the court tonight here on ACMi TV. I'm in the bird's nest high above the southern sideline. Tonight, the Reading Rockets come into the contest 8-3. They are 7-1 in conference play. The Arlington Spy Ponders are 7-3, 6-3 in conference play, and winners of 6 of their last 7 games. Should be an exciting contest. Last year, these two teams played to a 79-72 overtime game on this court early in January, and the Rockets took that one, and the Ponders will be looking for revenge. Starters for tonight's ball game for the Reading Rockets: number 24, Jackie Malley. Jackie scored 16 in their last game, an overtime win, squeaker over Melrose. Number 1 is Celia Capone. Number 3 is Isabella Zagami. Number 14, Captain Alyssa Propinowitz. And number 21, Captain Haley Lightbody. For the Arlington Spy Ponders and Coach Amanda Mortillet. Starting at guard will be number 3, Diana Wicks. Number 4, Ava Connolly, and each of the Spy Ponders come out with their own trademark moves. Claire Ewan will start at forward. Number 15, number 11, Carrie-Ann Farina. And senior Annie Harris will start at forward. Officials for tonight's contest will be Kevin O'Neill and Brian Devine. And now let's honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And we are ready for some basketball. During the national anthem, you saw the Spy Ponders joining hands, and talked to Coach Amanda Mortillet before the ball game. That is emblematic of how they've been playing of late. They've been playing with a lot of chemistry, contributions from all the players, and they're going to need that tonight against this tough Rockets team. Rockets come in with a deep squad, a lot of players who can play. They have a tendency to spread teams out. You got to guard every single one of them. Spy Ponders will have to deal with their press, and that will be a real key to the game for them. Of course, the Reading Rockets will have to deal with the Spy Ponders defense, and the defense has been really a hallmark of this team. Rockets are a very high-scoring team. Ponders don't allow a lot of points. This should be a good one. And we're off, and the Rockets, and Celia Capone has the ball on the key. Doesn't draw iron. Annie Harris with a rebound. That was Well, this will be Rockets ball. Wicks will bring it up. Motion offense for the Spy Ponders. Claire goes underneath, throws it up. No. Ava with the rebound. Ponders will reset, bring it around the horn, move it side to side. Moving the ball quickly now. Diana for three. Coach says Diana's been shooting the ball well lately. Ponders with their second rebound of the game, both offensive. And their third shot at the rim will be from Carrie Ann. No, just dribbles harmlessly off the rim. That'll go out of bounds. That'll be off the Rockets. And the Ponders will get a fourth crack at the rim. 0-0 the score. 7-11 left to go in the first quarter. Crisp offense so far by the Spy Ponders. Wide open is Claire for the 12-footer, and it bounces up and over the basket. That'll be Rockets ball. Ponders off to a slow shooting start tonight. That's okay. They'll pick up full court here. Looks like a little bit of a zone trap. Make Redding work for it. Redding has no problem with it. Up ahead to Lightbody. Lightbody will fire it over the rim. Diana will get it. Lightbody will get it back. Put it up again. No. Here comes Claire. Spy Ponders dominating the boards early. Diana in the lane throws it high up off the glass. No. Neither team can crack the basket. Rockets turn. Here's Lightbody. Lightbody had a triple-double her last game out. 27 points, 19 rebounds, and 10 steals. One-woman wrecking crew. Long shot by Capone, no. Spy Ponders with their sixth rebound of the ball game. Nice play advancing the ball that time by the Spy Ponders, and Annie Harris with a shot knocked out of bounds. Still no score. 6:17 left to go in the first quarter. Spy Ponders moving the ball well. Have some pep in their step tonight. Diana open for three. Long. Here come the Rockets. They bring it up court quickly, and they'll set their offense. Here's Lightbody. Lightbody goes with her left hand, no, throws it over the rim. Here comes Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann will stop and pop. No. Rockets will get a turn. A little bit dramatic to say what I'm thinking. I'll say it anyway. Could be the first team to score. We'll have an advantage here. Then Brian Devine calls the Rockets for the travel. Celia Capone did the bunny hop and the pea patch, and the Spy Ponders will take a turn. Ava will bring it up against light pressure from Lightbody. All the Ponders are getting a lot of touches here. Carrie Ann weaves through traffic, puts it up, and she's fouled going to the hoop. That'll be a foul against Celia Capone, her first of the ball game, the first team foul, and Carrie Ann will have a chance to break the 0-0 tie. And she does. And we are off. We are off double zeros. The Spy Ponders will take a 1-0 lead. And the second one is good. 2-0 Spy Ponders, 5:27 to go in the first quarter. They will pick up full court and a little bit of a trap. Lightbody will dribble through the trap. Ava pokes it away from behind. Nice play by Ava. Spy Ponders are everywhere on defense. Don't want to put the ball on the floor too much against them. A little fancy dipsy-do by Diana Wicks going around her back and up with her left hand through the hoop and draws the harm. Diana Wicks with a nice play. That foul was against Alyssa Propinowitz, her first of the ball game. Second team foul for the Rockets. Diana converts the old-fashioned three, and the Spy Ponders take a 5-0 lead. Rockets look a little unsure of themselves. Lightbody picked up the dribble, is in a little bit of trouble. but made a heady play, threw it off of Claire and out of bounds. So the Rockets will retain possession, but the Spy Ponder trap is giving them a little bit of a problem early. Ball tossed inbound to Ava. Ava wisely pulls it out. Lightbody had a chance at a steal, went for it, but there was contact there and draws the foul. So that'll be the third team foul for the Reading Rockets, the first for Haley Lightbody. Oh, nice screen that time. Carrie-Ann Farina broke to the basket. It looked like a wheel pattern in football. Ava put it on the numbers, but went off Carrie-Ann's hands and out of bounds, and the Rockets will take a turn. Down 5-0, 4:46 to go in the first quarter. Little half-court trap. Lightbody seems to want to put the ball on the ground. So does Propinowitz. Here's Lightbody. Tosses it out. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Propinowitz will spin. No. Claire with a rebound. When Reading starts their offense 15 seconds into the shot clock, they're going to have a problem. Diana with a long three. Just long. Lightbody with a rebound. Here she comes. Claire with another steal. Sees Carrie-Ann up ahead. Carrie-Ann will go to the hoop and lay it in. Carrie-Ann Farina with another two. It is 7-0 Spy Ponders. And coach Jim DeBenedictis will call a timeout. So a nice start for the Spy Ponders, running out to an early 7-0 lead, and wise timeout that time, I think, by Benedictus. So the Spy Ponders, true to form for them this season, defense is turning into offense. Several steals. They're also dominating the glass, and the Rockets are trying to put the ball on the ground, and boy, that seems to be a recipe for disaster against the Spy Ponders this season. They see the ball on the ground and they just go for it. Scoring for the Spy Ponders, Farina has 4 and Wicks has 3. Wicks on the old-fashioned three-point play after the dipsy-do, and Spy Ponders are 3 for 3 from the line. Rockets beat Melrose in a squeaker in overtime their last contest, 74-73. As I mentioned before, Arlington has been winners of 6 out of their last 7. Their sole loss coming to Belmont in that stretch, and Belmont is pretty much rolling through everybody. 3:54 left to go in the first quarter. Spy Ponders' aggressive defense again paying dividends as Annie Harris tips it out of bounds. Zagami to Capone. Back to Zagami. Into Lightbody. She turns. Wheels, deals, throws it in. Haley Lightbody with her first 2 points of the ball game. Look out, folks. 7-2 Spy Ponders. 3:36 left to go in the first quarter. Haley Lightbody does a lot of damage in this league. Have to contain her if you're the Spy Ponders. So Kaylee Lyons is into the ball game. She got tied up that time. Possession error will go the Spy Ponders' way. There is 15 seconds left in the shot clock. Ava having some trouble, finds Lyons. Lyons kicks it back out to Annie, who will dive to the hoop, throw it up off the glass, just long. Rockets come down with it. Capone goes coast to coast, kicks it back to Lightbody, who'll drive. Just missed the left-handed runner. That is her favorite shot. Haley Lightbody was a state champion in the pole vault last year for the Reading Rockets. She is quite an athlete. Not the only person who can play on this Rocket team. They are a deep team, says Amanda Mortilette. There's Lightbody, stripped that time from behind by Claire. Nice play by Claire. Here she comes. Claire gets rewarded with the ball and gives it back to the Rockets. And Connolly will get whistled for the foul. That'll be her first of the ball game. First team foul for the Spy Ponders. And going to the line will be number 24, Jackie Malley. Malley's a good shooter. And it is 7-2 Spy Ponders. Malley's a lefty. She puts in the first. 7-3 Spy Ponders. 2:48 left to go in the first quarter. Michelle Mahoney will come into the ballgame, give Annie Harris a well-deserved rest. Malley misses her second. 7-3 Spy Ponders. Conley will set up the offense. Man-to-man pressure from Redding. Ponders moving the ball. Ponders are best when they pass the ball around the horn. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Carrie-Ann stops and pops, and it rolls around the rim and falls. Carrie-Ann Farina with her 6th point of the ball game. 9-3 Spy Ponders. 2:15 left in the first quarter. And here's Malley from deep. No. Conley with a rebound. Rockets get back on defense. Force the Spy Ponders to set up their offense. Mahoney whistled for the travel. Nice transition defense that time by the Reading Rockets. That's what you need to do against the Spy Ponders when they turn defense into offense. Need to get back, and the Rockets are doing that well. But they are having trouble with this press from the Spy Ponders. Claire with a deflection. Ball is loose at half court. Kelly Lyons forces a tie up. She struggles with Kira Tangney, and possession arrow is going the Rockets' way. 9-3 Spy Ponders. 1:47 left, 20 seconds on the shot clock. Layup attempt, no. Kaylee Lyons comes up with it. She'll force it up court through the dribble. Ball tipped away and out of bounds, that time by Jackie Malley. Diana Wicks back in the ball game as Ava Connolly takes a little break. Well played first quarter for the Spy Ponders. Passing the ball around the horn. Motion offense. Lyon underneath. Throws it up, no, but she draws contact. Good to see Kaylee Lyons being aggressive with the basketball. Coach Amanda Mortalette says Kaylee Lyons is developing very quickly. Lyons is a sophomore. She'll try to get the second to go. 9-3 Spy Ponders. 1:26 left to go in the quarter. Oh, and it rolls around the rim and just falls harmlessly off. Light body with the ball. She'll go to her left. She'll throw it up and she'll throw it in. Haley Lightbody with her 4th point of the ball game, and that's what she likes to do. She likes to work that left side, get underneath, and toss it off the glass. Threat to do that, kind of James Harden-like, I would say. Spin move that time by Claire. No, she gets her own rebound. Will dribble it back out. Finds Carrie-Ann to Diana. Back to Claire. She's got a 20-footer from the base. No. Lightbody with a rebound. She is doing work on the boards. Long three that time, no. Diana Wicks with a rebound. That was Isabella Zagami with a 3. Wicks looks up ahead to Claire. Ooh. Claire will go to the hoop. Just long. Lightbody will come down with it. 9-5 Spy Ponders. 17 seconds left in the half, in the quarter. Long three by Malley, and she hits. And just like that, the Rockets pulled her within 1. 3 seconds left. 2-1. Wicks will cast, and it'll be blocked by Zagami to end the first quarter. With the score, Arlington Spy Ponders 9, Reading Rockets 8. Well-played quarter by both teams. Arlington started to get a little separation there, doing damage with their very active defense, active feet, active hands. Press was giving Reading problems early. Very early, neither team shot the ball well. Then the Ponders got on track, made some hoops. Particularly Carrie-Ann Farina with 6 points in the first quarter, 6 of the 9. Diana Wicks with 3, and then just like that, here comes the Reading Rockets. So Haley Lightbody got on track. She got 2 buckets from down deep on the left-hand side where she likes to go to work, and Jackie Malley had 4 points, capping it off with that long 3, which is what she likes to do. So both teams getting their way a little bit here in the first quarter. These two teams played to an overtime game last year, as I said, and it looks like this one is going to be a good one as well. ACMi proud to bring you this game live, of course. Some new transmission equipment that ACMi has invested in. So the production team is back in Studio B and have 2 cameras on the shoot. 4 cameras on the shoot. 4 cameras on the shoot. Kevin Wetmore, the line producer. As the second quarter starts with the Ponders looking for an advantage. Here's Ava Connolly. Ponders going to the dribble a little bit, but it does do work for Annie Harris as she gets to the hoop and puts it in. 2 points for Harris. And a steal by Harris, and she will put it up again, and no. Lightbody comes down with it. Up ahead to O'Malley. O'Malley thinks about it, pulls it back out. They'll initiate the offense. Long 3! That time by Isabella Gazagami. And Reading ties the game at 11. So the Rockets doing some damage with the 3 ball here in the second quarter. Carrie-Ann will get in the lane, and she'll throw it up, and she will throw it in. 2 more points for Carrie-Ann Farina. That's her 8th of the ball game. 13-11, Spy Ponders. Kaylee Lyons comes up with a steal up ahead to Farina. Can't quite handle it, and she fouls Jackie Malley going for the ball. And that'll be Reading ball. That'll be the second foul of the half for the Spy Ponders. That will be the first foul of the ball game on Carrie-Ann Farina. 6:40 to go in the first half. 13-11 Spy Ponders. Lightbody at the top of the key, kind of probes that left-hand side, decides to try for it, has to kick it back out. Reading really looks to Lightbody to bail him out. Long shot that time. Learning that by Tagney, no. 13-11 Spy Ponders, they look to get a 4-point lead or more. Annie will go to her left, throw it up, no, block by Haley Lightbody. Up ahead to Zagami. Zagami will lay it up, and Zagami will lay it in to tie the ball game. That's Isabella Zagami's 5th point of the ball game, 13-13. 5:52 to go in the half. Tough defense being played here by the Reading Rockets. Long 3 from Ava Connolly. Kaboom! She gets on track, and the Spy Ponders take a 16-13 lead. That's Ava's first points of the ball game. Lightbody will look to answer from the top of the key. No! Reading with a rebound. They'll pull it back out. No, go underneath the Lightbody. She'll throw it up, no. Get her hand on the rebound and throw it off of Carrie-Ann, and Carrie-Ann will kick it out of bounds, so the Rockets will retain possession. Down 3 with 5:13 to go in the first half. Oh, and the ball goes off of Zagami's shoulder out of bounds. The Spy Ponders caught a break there. Zagami wasn't quite ready for the for the inbounds pass, and the Spy Ponders will get it. Spy Ponders will work it side to side. 14 left on the shot clock. Carrie Ann goes to the hoop. Gets her own rebound, throws it up, throws it in. Carrie Ann Farina with 2 more. Spy Ponders go out 18-13. Rockets tried to pressure Carrie Ann Farina 25 feet from the basket. She wisely went underneath and put in a layup, but the Rockets respond 18-15. Long three that time by Carrie Ann. She is hot. 20-15. And Wicks with a steal. Fast and furious action right now. Spy Ponders getting a little separation. Hit their last 2 shots. Ava will dive to the hoop. She'll throw it up with her left hand. Won't get it to go, but will draw the harm. That will be against Abby Hurley. Trying to find 2015 Spy Ponders, 4:04 left in the half. Ava with 3 points in the ball game, drained a long 3 her last possession. Good free throw shooter. And she will make 1 of 2. 21-15. No secret on what Reading likes to do here. They're going to be looking for Light Body. There she is. She likes to go to work from the top of the key. She'll probe the left-hand side, dive to the hoop, and lay it up and in. That's 2 more for Light Body, her 6th of the game. All of them, I believe, coming on that exact play. She likes to go to her left. 21-17 Spy Ponders. Aaron Walsh in the ball game for the Spy Ponders. Ava may be, there's Walsh. Ava may be feeling a little bit. And Annie Harris will be whistled for the travel. So aggressive defense by the Reading Rockets is making the Spy Ponders think about it a little bit. When you're thinking on the offensive end, sometimes you are thinking but not moving the ball, thinking but not dribbling, thinking and traveling. That's what happened there. Rockets down 4. Light Body will dive to the hoop, kick it back out. Long 2, no. Get their own rebound. Back inside, ball will roll around and drop. And that was number 14, Alyssa Perpinowitz. 21-19. Spy Ponders, 2-point game, 2:46 left to go in the half. 15 on the shot clock. Ava will stop and pop. No, Reading comes down with it. Both teams taking care of the glass right now. Nice pass by Zagami, feeding Perpinowitz. Perpinowitz goes to the hoop. She doesn't get it to go, but she draws the foul. That foul is against Diana Wicks. That is her first of the ball game. Only the 3rd of the half for the Spy Ponders. Perpinowitz, a very good free throw shooter. She made some pressure free throws in overtime last year on this court. And she'll swish that one home right on cue. And we have a tie ball game at 21. 2:30 left to play. We have a good one here tonight at the toss. And he thought to find Ava underneath, but too many Reading Rockets in the way. Here come the Rockets. Long 3 that time by Celia Capone. And Rockets they are calling that a 2. Are they calling that a 2? I think they are. By Celia Capone. And nevertheless, Amanda Mortellette will call a timeout as the Rockets take their first lead of the ball game. 23-21. So So after a cold shooting start, both teams heating up a little bit. If Reading, of course, makes a lot of long shots, of course, that opens up the middle a little bit for Lightbody, where she likes to go to work. On the Ponders side, the Reading Rockets are playing very, very tough man-to-man defense, pressure defense, and it's giving the Ponders a hard time doing their trademark motion offense, trying to pass the ball around the horn. Reading is denying one pass away very effectively and kind of slowing down the Ponders. See what Arlington can do here with their first deficit of the ball game. Been a pretty clean game so far. 5 team fouls for Reading, only 3 for the Spy Ponders with 2:07 left to go in the half. Again, Ponders look to tie with a 2, go up 1 with a 3. Claire finds Walsh, under to Connolly. Connolly goes up and the ball is stripped by Capone. That might have been called, it wasn't. Here comes Lightbody. That's the shot she likes, but she can't get it to go this time. Claire with an authoritative rebounds. Here come the Ponders. Ava stops, pops, lays it in. Ava Connolly ties the ball game at 23. Spy Ponders doing good work in transition. The way the Rockets are playing defense in the half-court set, it's nice to see the Spy Ponders get some action in transition before the defense sets up. Capone misses the long 3. She finds Abby Hurley underneath, and she draws a foul from Annie Harris. That's Annie's first of the ball game. 4th team foul for the Spy Ponders. So we have a 23-23 ball game. Minute 17 left to go in the half. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Teams trading punches here. Lightbody with the ball at the top of the key. A little weave action. Spy Ponders deal with the weave effectively. Lightbody with an 18-footer. She'll get that to go, and Haley Lightbody gives the Rockets a 2-point lead. Her first jump shot of the ball game. That was nice looking form from her. 52 seconds left to go in the half. And Farina controls the pass but can't stay in bounds. So with a 2-point lead and 44.8 seconds to go, Reading will have a chance to get their first 2-possession lead of the ballgame. They'll go to the weave again. Lightbody with a long 3 from the top of the key. Bank is closed. Here comes Ava. She draws contact and a foul from Celia Capone. 6th team foul for the Reading Rockets, so they are not in the bonus. No real harm done from that foul. That is Celia's 2nd foul of the ball game. 31 seconds to go in the half, 30 seconds on the shot clock. Ponders down 2. Rockets will pick up at half court. Spy Ponders look to run their offense. In! Kaboom! Wide open from 3, hit from the base, and the Ponders, they were calling that a 2. Ponders tie the game at 25. Lightbody underneath, 4 seconds to go. 3, throws it up again. Oh, and gets it to go. Haley Lightbody with 2 more points and draws the harm. 27-25. Rockets. So Rockets with very little time left in the first half come down and put more points on the board. Lightbody's first free throw of the ball game will roll out. 1 second left to go in the half. Claire with a heave. She got it all the way there, but can't get it to go. Then we move into halftime here on ACMi at the Kozlowski Gymnasium, where we are recording live with the score. Reading Rockets 27, Arlington Spy Ponders 25. We have a tight contest, both teams playing tough defense. Scores coming in spurts for both teams. Spy Ponders look to come out early, and they took a 5-point lead, but the Reading Rockets started to turn defense into offense for themselves and started to hit some shots. Haley Lightbody got on track with 10 big points. Isabella Zagami with 5. Alyssa Propinowitz with 4. Jackie Malley with 4. Celia Capone with 2. And Kiara Tangney with 2 points. 2 3-pointers in the half for the Reading Rockets from Malley and Zagami. For the Spy Ponders, the big story on offense was Kirianne Farina. She was hot. She had 15 of the 25 points for the Spy Ponders. Annie Harris had 2, Diana Wicks with 3, and Ava Connolly with 6 points. So that'll be it for the first half, and we will see you here for second half action. Grab a Coke, pop a bag of chips, and we will see you shortly.
You are watching ACMi Sports' coverage of Arlington basketball. Where would you rather be than right here and right now?
So back to varsity action. We had a very competitive first half. Both teams playing solid, aggressive, man-to-man defense. Both teams giving the other team fits, I gotta say. Spy Ponders doing a nice job doing what they do, turning defense into offense, making some buckets in transition. Outside of transition, they had trouble with the Rockets' pressure. Rockets, of course, doing damage. Haley Lightbody getting to the rim. And that's what they like to do. Lightbody got to the rim. That opened up the three-point land for Isabella Zagami and Jackie Malley. Spy Ponders coming into the game. Coach Amanda Mortalette said they were looking at a key of dealing effectively with the Reading Rockets press. Check that box. Rockets didn't press a lot, but when they did, Spy Ponders made them pay. On the other hand, Spy Ponders' full court trapping press gave the Rockets some trouble. We'll look to see more of that in the second half. A lot of players touching the ball for the Spy Ponders. That's the way they like to play. Team really coming together, winners of 6 of their last 7 games. Got the motion offense and the 40 minutes of heck defense. On the other side of the ball, Reading Rockets really key off of Haley Lightbody. So we have kind of a contrast of styles tonight. Looks like this one may go down to the wire. Last several games for the Reading Rockets have been very, very close. In their last game, of course, Rockets played Melrose into overtime with a 74-73 win. Game before that at Lexington, Reading lost 52-50. So Reading has some experience playing in close, tight ball games. Spy Ponders lately have not had the experience playing in tight ball games. They've been winning, and they've been winning by a lot. Their defense has been giving teams fits. So their last game at Wilmington, they won 60-46. Game before that was an 18-point loss to Belmont. Again, Belmont really beating up on everybody. So if this is a tight one, look to see how the Spy Ponders will deal with the pressure. Home court will come in handy, but this will be a new experience for this young team. Both teams have a pretty loose warm-up style, unstructured at the half, just kind of firing balls at the hoop. Kirianne Farina's not taking shots. She, of course, is red hot with 15 points in the first half. Kirianne sporting the orange shoes tonight. They look like track shoes, and she's standing out with her play as well as with her look. Officials for tonight's ball game, again, Kevin O'Neill and Brian Devine. Kevin O'Neill has been reffing boys and girls games for 20 years now. He is no stranger to the Kozlowski Gymnasium. Had a chat with Kevin before the game. Really nice guy. These refs work hard, care a lot about the game, are dedicated to their craft, do a really good job, and it's been a very clean game tonight. Only 8 fouls in the first half by both teams. No player in foul trouble. And the team will take the court. The Spy Ponders will get the ball for the second half, and they will have a 2-point deficit. And in a moment as we get the audio sorted, Don Phelan will join me. And the Reading Rockets will start out the second half with a long three. No. That was Zagami. Ava Conley will bring the ball up the court. Carrie-Ann Farina goes underneath. She'll be blocked. Conley kicks it out to Wicks. Over to Farina. This is a heat check for Farina. Can't get it to go. Reading comes down with it. Up ahead to Zagami. Zagami will spin to the hoop, throw it off the glass, roll off the rim. No. Reading with a rebound. Annie Harris will get whistled for the foul. Annie looking at Kevin O'Neill saying, what did I do there? I can't say I disagree with Annie. Again, though, ref's doing a good job. Can't complain too much. That's Annie's first foul of the game, first of the half for the Spy Ponders. 2-point lead for Reading. Zagami will go to the hoop. She'll feed Conley, who will take it gladly. Here come the Ponders. Diana Wicks sizes up the defense, kicks it back out to Annie. Annie steps in to the 15-footer. No. Lightbody comes down with it. Stripped by Farina. Stripped back by Lightbody. Here she comes. And Lightbody gets another left-hander to go, and the Rockets take a 4-point lead. 29-25, 6:50 left to go in the third quarter. And Abel with a long three, and she can't get it to go. Carrie-Ann tries to save the rebound, can't. Here come the Rockets. And Lightbody will dive to the hoop, this time with a right hand. She will draw contact, have an opportunity to go to the line, and if she gets to, the Rockets will have a 6-point lead. That foul was whistled against Claire Ewan. That's her second foul of the ball game, second team foul. That's Lightbody's first made free throw of the game. She puts it in. She has 13 points. Make that 14, and the Rockets run out to their biggest lead of the ball game at 31-25. 6:25 to go in the ball game. And I'm welcoming to the broadcast the voice of boys basketball, Don Phelan. Welcome, Don.
Thanks, Rob. Appreciate it.
Got a good one here tonight, Don. It was a very tight first half. So far in the second half, though, Reading Rockets have done all the damage with 4 big points. They have a 6-point lead. Diana will look to do something about that. Bounce it off the front of the rim. She'll get it back. She'll tee it up again. Just long.
That's good hustle there by Carrie-Ann Farina to get that second chance for the Ponders.
Second chance. Hustle plays is the MO of girls varsity basketball. They play with a lot of chemistry. They play with intensity. They key off their defense, and they need to dominate the glass with hustle plays and turn defense into offense, as you see them pick up with a full court trap.
1-2-2 press by the Lady Ponders.
Carrie-Ann comes down with it, ball knocked out of bounds. And the Ponders will get the ball. Ava Connolly, the point guard, will bring it up. Looks to be no pressure, and Haley Lightbody will pick her up at half court.
Lady Ponders scoreless so far here in the second half.
Diana will probe the defense. She'll get tied up that time by Zagami. Jump ball. That should, if I recall, go the Ponders' way, and it will. So Ponders will retain possession, down 6, 5:22 left in the third quarter. Spy Ponders having trouble getting good shots out of their half-court set. Over the top to Carrie Ann. Carrie Ann draws contact that time, gets fouled in the act of shooting. She'll go to the line for 2.
Nice play on the sideline by the Lady Ponders to get it down low to Farina, and Farina will be rewarded with 2 free throws.
Farina with the first point of the second half for the Spy Ponders. That's her 16th of the ball game. Don, we're accustomed to seeing the Lady Ponders, the girls varsity team, having very evenly distributed scoring, but not tonight. That is 16 for Carrie Ann, as Reading has a 5-point lead.
16 of Arlington's 26.
It's a good number. Light body picks up her dribble, gets it out to Zagami. She will commence to dribble. Kind of a 2-woman game this time for the Rockets. Now they'll kick it around. Zagami with a long 3 off the rim. That had to have been a 28-footer down.
They might have given her 4 if she had made that.
4-point play. Ball tipped away by Reading. Ponders will retain possession, down 5. 4:47 left to go in the first quarter. Zagami had plenty of time on the shot clock there. I'm not really sure why she would cast it up from deep. That hasn't been what they've been doing tonight, but that's what happened on that play.
Yeah, that was Steph Curry territory.
And this is Ava Connolly territory off the front of the rim. Long rebound to Farina. Ponders will reset the offense. Ponders look to work the ball side to side. Ooh, Farina feeling it. Ooh, and she hits. They're calling that a 3.
She caught a break there. The outside official was straight line from that, and we could clearly see from up top here that her foot was well inside the arc, but a break for Arlington.
31-29 Reading. Here comes Valley, and she answers with a 3.
No doubt about that 3.
34-29 Reading.
Big answer there by Reading. Arlington had maybe had a little momentum shift with their 3-pointer and cut the lead to 2, and now it's back up to 5 with the answer by Reading.
Spy Ponders had the lead for most of the first half. Reading kind of stormed back, got a few buckets late, and Spy Ponders have not been able to claw all the way back yet. It's a little bit of a frustration. Maybe we'll try to do something about it, but the ball is stripped by Zagami. She has open run to the rim. She lays it up just off the front of the rim.
And that's got to hurt a coach when you have a breakaway layup like that and you have a 5-point lead and you get a chance to add 2 more and unable to do it that time. Unlucky there for Zagami. She's a good player, but she couldn't get that one to go for her.
Not going to get many better chances than that.
No, sir.
3:30 left to go in the third quarter. 34-29 Rockets. Farina aggressive tonight, going to her left, throws it up with her left, underneath, off the glass, no. Annie with a rebound. Annie will not say no, Annie will say yes. 34-31 Spy Ponders.
Nice drive to the hole that time, and as you said, Harris was able to get the putback.
Spy Ponder press this time effectively, given the Rockets' fits. Don, early in the first half, the Spy Ponders were very effective with the press, and then it went fallow, and it's good to see a deflection and a turnover there. Maybe that will spark the Spy Ponders. Quiet game so far from Ava. And from Claire, yet to get on the board.
I believe Claire Ewan is the starting soccer goalie.
Ah, I could see that. Right on cue. 20-footer from Claire. No, they're going to whistle Annie Harris for the foul. A little bit of a scuffle underneath. That'll be Annie's third, I believe it is, and the third team foul for the Spy Ponders.
I didn't realize that Claire Ewan was only a sophomore. I've seen her play now for 2 full seasons as a referee, refereeing Arlington girls soccer games. I just assumed she was an upperclassman, and I'll tell you, man, that girl can kick the ball almost all the way down the field when she punts it as a soccer goalie. She's fantastic.
Is that right? Yeah.
Oh, she's fantastic.
She's a great athlete. She
must be.
Great defender, hustle player, can hit the open shots. Her sister, Abby, graduated last year. She was a leader of last year's team.
Okay.
Here comes Celia Capone.
And she's only a sophomore.
Dribble drive, no. Kaylee Lyons with a rebound. Speaking of sophomores, Capone strips the ball. She gets a shot. Long three, no. Rebound, Malley. She lays it up with her right hand. That wasn't Malley. That was Alyssa Propinowicz. And the Rockets take the 5-point lead once again.
I'm going to let you say that name every time because that looks like a tough one to say.
Don't ask me to spell it, Tom.
IT.
CZ.
There's a good drive there by Ava Connolly, and she'll go to the line for 2.
It's Lightbody with a foul. Second of the game for Lightbody. Boy, would the Ponders like to get Lightbody in foul trouble. That would be cutting the head off the snake, as they sometimes say. But Lightbody so far holding her ground. As that Claire Ewan lays it up and in. Good look from Ava Connolly.
Great inbound play designed by Coach Martellette, resulting in an easy basket for her team.
Rockets break the press. Here's Lightbody underneath. She lays it up and in. Looked like the Spy Ponders have a little something going with the press, but
it seems like every time Arlington gets close, Reading has the answer thus far here in the third quarter.
38-33 Reading. 134 left to go in the ballgame. Third quarter.
Looking at this Arlington lineup, this is the first time I've seen the Arlington girls varsity team, and they have the 2 seniors, and then everybody else in the team is a sophomore. No juniors, no freshmen, and just the 2 seniors. Only dressed 9 players tonight.
As Ewan stops and pops and hits from 18 feet, Claire Ewan brings the Ponders to within 3. Two straight buckets from Claire Ewan.
Let's see if the Ponders can get a stop here. Look like a travel, and it is.
The Ponders will have a chance to pull within 1 or tie the game with a 3 with 1:21 to go in the third quarter. A little bit of momentum going the Ponders' way. It's a young team, Don. It's a very young team. The freshmen, the sophomores on the floor were freshmen last year and saw a lot of varsity action. So although they're young here, deep into their second season, they're fairly experienced. Diana picks up her dribble and then has trouble with pressure from Zagami and throws it away. So just like that, Reading will get possession. Up 3 minutes, 7 left to go in the third.
This is a big game in the league as the 2-game separation in the league standings.
Here's Aaron Walsh. Zagami very active, but the Ponders deal with it. Wicks finds Carrie Ann, who'll tee up a 3. Off the front of the rim, no. Walsh with a rebound. Walsh doing a nice job on the glass. That's her 3rd rebound of the ballgame. And Diana Wicks will cast from deep. No, Walsh with another rebound, but turns the ball over. Here comes the Rockets. And Zagami does the bunny hop in the pea patch. So both teams turning the ball over here a little bit as the score stays stuck on 38-35. Reading, 21 seconds left to go in the quarter.
Ponders can hope for a final shot here if they choose. Shot clock is off.
And there's Carrie Ann throwing it up with her left hand. Kisses it off the glass, and nice play by her. 6 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Zagami from deep. No! And nice end of the quarter for the Spy Ponders. And with the end of the third quarter, we have the score. Reading Rockets 38, Arlington Spy Ponders 37. So, Don, the Rockets came out and scored 6 points to open the half early. Spy Ponders tried to climb that mountain, almost got there at the end, have a little momentum going into the fourth.
Yeah, they're certainly hanging around right now, and I'm not sure who has the ball to start the fourth quarter, but should it be Arlington's ball, they'll have a chance to take the lead in this game for the first time since the opening half.
Scoring that time in the quarter for the Ponders, Carrie Ann with 6. She's got 21 in the ball game. 4 points for Claire Ewan. Don and I talked about Claire's athletic prowess. Somehow she must have heard us. And 2 points for Annie Harris. And once again, for the Reading Rockets, Hilly Lightbody doing the big damage. She had 6 in the quarter. Jackie Malley with a big 3-point play. So once again, Don, these two teams played into a overtime last year on this court, and we expected a close one, and a close one we got.
No doubt. Reading ball to start the quarter, so Arlington's going to have to get a stop here if they want to take that awaited lead.
Nice play by Claire, tips it away. She'll go one-on-one to the hoop, finds Erin Walsh. Erin has her shot blocked. Ava's right there. She finds Claire underneath. She throws it up and she draws contact. Fast and furious action right there. Hustle plays by the Spy Ponders, and Claire will go to the line for 2.
Here's a chance for Arlington to tie and or take the lead.
Ava Connolly is a big spark plug for the Spy Ponders, Don. She is another effort player, and almost like Marcus Smart on the Celtics, can be counted on to do all the little things that will spark a team, as well as many of the big things. So Claire will have a chance to tie the game at 38 here with 7:42 left to go in the fourth quarter. And she does. Ponders picking up full court. Reading has no problem with it. Capone to Lightbody. Lightbody under heavy pressure will do what she likes to do. Gets all the way to the hoop, lays it in.
No help there by the Arlington defense, and Lightbody goes all the way to the rim.
Lightbody has 18 points, and I wager 14 of them have been on from that exact spot. Diana to Ava. She'll tee up a long 3, just short. Get her on rebound, put it up, and lay it in. Ava Connolly for 2. And we've got a 40 tie at 40.
All you young players watching at home, see what Ava Connolly did there. She knew her shot was off. She followed her shot, got the rebound, and rewarded with an easy basket. But again, Reading answers.
Reading answers. That was number 14, Alyssa Propinowitz. Diana gets the ball over half court, will initiate the offense.
Tough break there for Arlington.
Pass was just wide. Erin Walsh couldn't handle it. Yeah, tough break. 2-point lead in the ball with 6:43 to go in the ball game. Here come the Reading Rockets.
Ooh, long 3.
Long 3 from Zagami, and that's a little bit of a dagger, Don.
It is. That one hurt.
5-point lead for Reading.
5 straight for the Rockets. Answered the Arlington free throw that tied it.
Kirian tries to answer no.
Reading scores here. Arlington may have to take a timeout. Good block by Ewan. She's got called for the foul, though.
Zagami has a nice stretch there. First she hits the 3, then she gets a deflection on defense, comes back down the other way and gets a nice hustle play, and will go to the line with an opportunity to extend the Rockets' lead to 7. And Amanda Mortillet will call a timeout. 46-40. Rockets, 6:12 to go in the ball game. Rockets getting a little bit of separation here. Both teams have shot free throws very well tonight. 2 early free throws missed by Haley Lightbody, and those are the only 2 misses I can think of for the Reading Rockets. So they've done a great job, converting their opportunities. Nice crowd here tonight at the Taj. Good support for girls basketball, and the team has been plays an exciting brand of ball. And of course, we've got the boys game to follow, and that will be covered live here on ACMi. Don Phelan with a call, and hopefully a lot of the good folks in the stands will stay for that one.
Yeah, it makes for a nice night out for families to come and watch both games. You have a Friday night, you have a 5:30 start for the girls, 7 o'clock start for the boys. I think that switches starting next week, where the girls game will be the second game of the doubleheaders. I think that just applies to the league games, and so it's great to see this crowd tonight, and I'm sure it's going to be more people coming in for the boys game, and hopefully some of these folks will stay for 2.
Whole families come down, see a lot of kids in the stands. Good to see them. They're playing with their basketballs in their hands as Zagami hits the second, and the Rockets take a 7-point lead. 9 points of the game for Zagami.
Yeah, that's a solid Reading team. It's going to be tough for the Ponders to come back here. Let's see if they can do it with 6 minutes exactly to go.
Reading defense has been tough tonight. The Spy Ponders have struggled getting good shots. And right on cue, I think the pressure D forces another turnover from the Spy Ponders. Annie Harris re-enters the ball game. Aaron Walsh will take a break. Aaron Walsh, with some productive time, did well on the glass. 7-point lead. 5:42 left to go in the game. Zagami thought about it.
She sure did.
Early on in the game, Don, I was insinuating that we were seeing a little bit too much dribbling from Reading. The Spy Ponders, with their pressure defense, like to see teams try to dribble against them. That time, I think it caught up to Zagami.
Yeah, she would have been better off taking that three because she ended up losing it out of bounds anyway on the dribble.
Good point. Ponders patiently working around the horn, looking for that good shot, finding that good shot elusive. Claire will dive into the lane.
Looked like a foul.
Defense collapse. You think that was a foul, Don?
I thought maybe as she was driving, I thought the Reading player had come across her arms to knock that ball loose. Officials have a better look at it from down there than I do up here, though.
You're an official.
Yes,
Are you not? Is that a secret that I'm divulging here to the Spy Ponder faithful?
Maybe to the Lady Ponder fans, they might not know that, but the boys fans should know that by now.
7-point lead for the Reading Rockets. 5 minutes to go in the ball game.
I have to be very careful of my perhaps criticism of my brother officials when I'm up here.
Aha. And Haley Lightbody this time goes to the rim on the right side, lays it up and in with her right hand, and now the Reading Rockets getting some separation. This is danger time, down 9 for the Spy Ponders. Rockets making the Spy Ponders work deep into the shot clock, just about every possession.
I don't think Arlington has scored since Claire Ewan tied it at 40 with that free throw. Good defense there by Reading as Harris tried to take it into the paint and she got bottled up.
And Zagami finds her teammate underneath, and we will have a foul called by Kevin O'Neill. We'll see what Kevin called. That was on Kaylee Lyons. That's her first of the ball game. 4th team foul, 15th foul for the Spawners. So foul trouble not an issue here. Scoreboard is an issue. Reading up 9 with the ball. 4 minutes left to go in this ball game. Ball knocked out of bounds, and that will go off the foot of Zagami. Ponders maybe caught a break there, and they'll get the ball down 9 with 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, Arlington really can't afford too many empty possessions the remainder of this game, down by 9.
They've got to hit their shots. Been streaky shooting the ball tonight. Diana goes to the left. Oh, bad break that time. It goes off of Claire's hands, and that's one of those empty possessions.
Yeah.
Flip side of that is that the Spy Ponders are going to need to have a productive full court trap here.
They go 1-2-2. Reading goes over the top of it, but great hustle there by Diana Wicks.
And Wicks will get in and out heart break for Carrie-Ann Farina. 9-point lead in the ball for the Reading Rockets. 3:42 left to go in the ball game.
That would have been a big 3.
Here comes Ava. Lightbody comes from behind. She knocks it away, knocks it to Annie Harris. Lightbody rips it back, says that ball's mine. Reading will take their time. 49-40, up 49-40, 3:22 left to go in the ball game. Lightbody, a senior. Her experience, she knows the time and the score, and they'll work the shot clock. 11 to go. That is Celia Capone. Celia Capone, a junior. She casts a long 3. Will give the Ponders the ball back. 3 minutes to go, and I would say they've got to score on this possession.
Absolutely. 3 minutes, down 9. Scoreless for quite some time now.
Spy-Ponders came all the way back and tied the game at 40.
What was the score at the end of 3? Did you write that score down by
I did not.
You did not, okay. Well, I know Arlington.
Reading was up 2.
Yeah, Arlington hasn't scored much here in this fourth quarter. There's a chance here, and good call. Body contact.
Carrie Ann Farina will go to the line with an opportunity to pull the Ponders to within 7. Carrie Ann's been the lone bright spot on offense tonight for the Spy-Ponders. Farina has 3 free throws in the ball game so far, and that will be the case as she looks to make her second. And she does. 49-41 Reading. 2:57 left to go in the ball game.
Need a stop here.
Ponders playing pressure defense. They're trying for that stop. Reading handling the ball well. O'Malley throws it up. No. Ponders get the rebound. Ricks up ahead to Annie. Oh, just off her fingertips and out of bounds. Spy-Ponders at that point in the game where they got to take some risks and press a little bit, but it cost them that time.
And that was unfortunate. The player was open underneath, and the long pass was just a little too long that time. Now a timeout will be called by Reading, I believe. There's some confusion over here.
Yes, it will be. That is Jim De Benedictis who called the timeout. And 2:37. Well, if you're Amanda Mortalette, what can you be telling the team here as the Reading will have the ball in an 8-point lead with 2:37 left to go?
Well, they have to do what they do best, and that's use their pressure defense to try to create some turnovers. And then when they get those turnovers, they have to convert them to baskets. They really can't afford, as we said about the 3-minute mark, that they can't afford many more empty possessions. There's only so many possessions left in this game. They're also probably going to have to rely on Reading missing some free throws, because at some point Arlington might want to foul, put Reading at the line. I'm not sure who the better free throw shooters are for Reading, but perhaps Coach Mortalette can inform her team, hey, if so-and-so gets the ball,
right,
let's foul her and take our chances. If they know that there's a particular poor free throw shooter on the Reading team, that might be one strategy to even implement now, because Reading will be in the bonus, not the next foul by Arlington, but the one after that.
Two fouls. They've got 5 fouls. We need 7 for the bonus.
Right.
These two teams will play again on Valentine's Day. As Don pointed out, this is an important league contest. Coming into the game, Reading was 8-3. Arlington was 7-3. Mallycast from deep early in the shot clock. Oh, but Reading retains possession. They're going to call over and back.
That's an incorrect call, I'm sorry to say.
Off the long rebound, that's anybody's ball?
Correct, and I don't think Reading player possessed it. She knocked it loose. I guess the official's going to say that her dribble established possession, but I think that was more of a deflection than an actual dribble and a possession. I would not have called that backcourt, but let's see if Arlington can take advantage of that call. That could have gone either way.
See if Arlington resorts to the 3 ball here, down 8 with 2 minutes left. Claire stops and pops, and she's fouled, so she'll go to the line.
Well, that's good for Arlington, Rob, because it stops the clock and it gives Arlington a chance to get 2 points. And if Claire is able to make these 2 free throws, especially the second one, it will allow Arlington to get into their pressure defense off the make.
Oh, and the first one just bounces off the rim. Nice form by Claire. Very methodical free throw shooter. Normally a reliable free throw shooter, but they can't all go in, and that one did not. So with a make here, as Don points out, they still can get in their defense. It'd be nice to get a point, and they do. 49-42.
They had to have that one. See if they can create a turnover.
Nice job breaking the press by Reading. Light body will dive underneath, throw it up wildly with the right hand.
That would hurt.
Oh, that was a matter of hope, and hope was paid. 51-42, Reading.
That might have been the one that did it. Still 2 minutes, 2:49 left.
And Diana tips the ball back, and that'll go Reading's way. 51-49, minute 42 left in the ball game. And Amanda Mortalette will call a timeout, and this one may be getting a little bit out of hand. Don, I like to put games in the refrigerator when they seem to be out of reach. I'm not going to quite put this game in the refrigerator yet, but the door is ajar.
Well, the door is a door. A jar is a jar. But I know what you mean. Perhaps these are groceries from the store that are sitting in the bag in the car waiting to go into the refrigerator. I know what you mean. It's getting to be that point. And Arlington had some chances here, but that was a pretty difficult shot that
Haley
Lightbody just made there, and that might have been the backbreaker.
Lightbody just kind of threw it up, and kissed it home off the glass. Early in the shot clock, I was surprised to see the shot. I will say, though, in her defense, that's her game. She likes to operate in that area. She can work with both hands. That time threw it up with her right, and got to think that was a good play and not a lucky play. The Spy Ponders found it to be a tough play. Here comes Reading. They break the press. Minute 37 left. Kick it across to Malley. Malley will bring it back outside to Lightbody. She will reestablish the offense. 18 to go on the shot clock.
And we'll see how patient Reading is here to try to run a lot of clock before they even think about taking a shot.
I think Coach Benedictus at that last timeout said, "Okay, guys, let's work the clock." And there's Lightbody. She drives contact from Ava Conley. So 51-42, minute 16. Lightbody will go to the line. Wait for it, Don. This game is in the refrigerator. The lights are out. The Jello's jiggling.
Yeah.
The eggs are cooling. The butter's getting hard.
They fought hard, did Arlington, and the offense just couldn't quite generate enough offense, enough points here in this fourth quarter. The game was tied, I believe, at 40, or at least at 38, maybe.
40. You had that right.
So I think that's when Claire Ewan hit that free throw to tie it, and so Arlington with just 2 points since that time. So credit the Reading defense for shutting Arlington down here in the fourth quarter.
Reading's been a high-scoring team this year. This, as by my count, this is going to be their lowest point total of the season. So the Arlington defense was effective, but couldn't get the ball to go down themselves. Arlington not a high-scoring team.
Traveling violation called against the Ponders.
Arlington kind of works the clock on offense and takes their time, so their scores tend to be down in the 50s, but the Reading scores tend to be in the 60s or even the 70s. So no such thing as a moral victory in this kind of league contest, but good defense tonight by the Spy Ponders as Malley kind of takes a football block.
Yeah, Claire Ewan with the hard foul there. 1-on-1 situation now for Reading as Arlington is over the limit.
9-point lead, 47 seconds to go. Boys game coming up after this. Arlington having a good year. We look forward to flipping the broadcast and bringing you the boys here on a Friday night as Malley hits the free throw. Malley played a nice game tonight. Malley is, I'm going to look it up. I'm going to say I believe she's a sophomore. She's a freshman.
Wow. And Rob, with this one in the refrigerator, as you like to say, 52-42 with 47 seconds left. They don't give us a lot of time between games here, so I'm going to leave this one for you to wrap up, and I'm going to go do some prep work for the boys game, and we'll be back with the boys action in a while.
Okay, thanks for joining, Don.
Thanks, Rob.
So let's take a look at the scoring for the Reading Rockets. Of course, Haley Lightbody's doing the big damage. She has 20 points on the evening. Let's see if I have that right. No, 22 points on the evening. Alyssa Propitowicz with 8. And Isabella Zagami with 9. And Jackie Malley with 8 for the Reading Rockets. For the Arlington Spy Ponders, we had... the high scorer was Carrie Ann Farina with 22. It looks like 6 big points in the second half for Claire, and 8 for Ava, 4 for Annie, 3 for Diana. Clock winding down, 39 seconds to go. Here comes Redding. Don't really need to take a shot. 23 seconds to go on the shot clock, probably will, and a timeout is called by Coach Jim DeBenedictis. So the crowd is continuing to file in at the Tods here on a Friday night. Good to see. You can see down from where we sit in the bird's nest here on the south end of the gymnasium. Fans are lining up to kind of buy their tickets and head into the stands. By the looks of it, it's going to be a full house. This last possession should be it for the Reading Rockets. Arlington will get one more turn, and then we will be done. Light body will hold it. 17 on the shot clock. Probably an act of sportsmanship if Reading does not take a shot, although teams normally do in this circumstance. 5, 4, 3. That'll be Malley, throws it up, and why not? Throws it in with the right hand. Jackie Malley, nice looking shot by her. Her 10th point of the ball game. And Claire misses, and that'll be it for the contest. With the final score, Reading Rockets 55, Arlington Spy Ponders 42. Tough one for the Spy Ponders. They took an early lead and played tough, but had a little trouble putting the ball in the basket. And on the other side, the Reading Rockets heated up, and Haley Lightbody was just a little bit too much for them. She's been a little bit too much for a lot of teams this year. So the win will go to the Rockets. They will improve to 9-3, 8-1 in conference play. Arlington will drop to 7-4, 6-4 in conference play. For the Arlington Spy Ponders, their next game will be against Woburn at home. That'll be next Friday night. And we look forward to seeing you at that one. But for now, that'll be it. Once again, my name is Rob Anthony with the final score, 55-42 Reading Rockets. See you for the boys.